my channel. My name is Taylor. If you are new here, thank you for joining me today. Today we are filming from Portland, Oregon. It is a nice 70-degree day today, and we are staying here at the S'more tiny house. This house is 8.5 feet wide by 24 feet long, so it's about 204 square feet, not including the upstairs loft. And I'll link the Airbnb link down below if you're interested in looking at some more photos or possibly staying here at some point. This tiny house is so neat. It is a very innovative design. The outside is just this beautiful minimalistic style and structure with the cedar wood lining the whole outside and this slanted roof. It just looks very nice, very minimalist, very modern, and I like the look of the natural wood. Now let's check out the inside. When you first walk in, you walk into the kitchen, and then to the right you have the kind of seating, dining, lounge area, and the left is the restroom. There are tons of large windows in this tiny house, which is super awesome to bring in natural light and kind of lead your eye outward so the space feels bigger than it actually is. Our first thought when we walked in was that, wow, this feels really big. It feels larger than the normal 8.5 feet, which is the common tiny house trailer size. And I think it's because they pushed a lot of the stuff to the outside wall, which is pretty common, but for some reason, it just felt really big. Now let's take a look at the kitchen. The kitchen has everything you need. There's a 4-burner propane stove with an oven underneath, a large counter space, and a large sink. And the counter is actually made from one of the owner's old doors from his house. They took it and they cut out a hole for the sink, and then they poured cement over it. And I just love the look of a gray cement countertop. I just think it's very clean, very unique and cool looking. And then on the other side of the counter, you have a super retro teal blue refrigerator with a little microwave on top, which I love this color, and I think it just kind of adds to the design of the house. It makes it just more fun, and the blue just really pops out. And then, like I said, the windows are so nice throughout the house, and I love this very large window above the whole counter space. And then the cute little Edison bulb light staggered in front of the window is a great touch, along with the little twinkling Christmas lights surrounding the little dining and lounge area. To the left of the kitchen counter space, you have a little coffee nook and then an open shelf, which is perfect for plates, bowls, cups, spices, decor, and anything else you may need to store there. Also, I love the magnetic strip for knives and any other kitchen utensils. And then at the end of the kitchen counter space, you have a little 1-seat nook area, perfect for enjoying breakfast, your morning coffee. And then right next to that seating area is this beautiful large glass door, which duals as a window, but also it's a door that you can access the little outdoor patio area. They have made a wood patio area with some chairs and a patio table, and also a cute little hammock too that you can lounge in. Coming back into the tiny house, you see this little lounge area, as I mentioned, and it's just a cute little area. It makes you just want to sit and just do some work or enjoy a meal at, or play card games with your friends or family. And the table actually pulls out by pulling it outward, and you put a little string through the hole and suspending it up on the ceiling. So it opens up a lot of options where you can sit about 4 people at the table. And that space also rearranges. You can move some of the blocks around with the cushions, and you can make an extra bed. And I love all the touches of wood and art throughout this house. The owner actually made certain pieces throughout the house with this process called lath art, and it's basically just taking little pieces of wood and plastering them together. Now let's check out the kitchen floor. In the space where the tiny house is now, they used to have an RV area with a rain cover over it, and they salvaged all of that wood and took and made little tiles of wood out of it. They sanded each individual tile and then laid them on the floor like a little pattern, a little mosaic. So it's like a tile but out of wood. And then they also saved all of the sawdust from sanding it and then turned that into the grout, and then sanded the whole floor down and then stained it and sealed it, and it looks so cool. And going along with that, throughout the whole house, they really salvaged materials in a lot of different areas, and I think it's great to, 1, save money, and 2, to reuse things that otherwise would be thrown away. And probably one of the most unique things about this tiny house is the net that suspends above the kitchen area. It is like this giant hammock, and it is so cool. It fits up to 2 people and you can climb up there through one of the lofts. And it's a great space to just lounge. You can take a nap, you can read a book, you can listen to music, you can do whatever you want up there, and you can look up in the skylight. It's just a very calming, serene space. On one side of the net is a sleeping loft with a queen-size bed, and then on the other side is a carpeted loft, more like a nook space for enjoying a book or things like that. And lastly, let's check out the bathroom. There's a little pocket door that you can pull out and have some extra privacy for the bathroom. And one of my favorite things is the beautiful mountain mosaic that is lining the whole wall of the bathroom. This was just such a cool added touch. And again, it's that same lath art that was seen in other artwork around the house too. And then to the left, you have a compost toilet, and then to the right, a shower that is perfect size. You can tell that every inch of this house was really thought through and designed very well. And you're never gonna see anything like it, with the lath art, with the flooring, with the net. All of these touches make this house very unique and just a fun place to see. It's like a whole work of art. Overall, this is one of the coolest, most innovative tiny house designs that I've personally seen. Also, I wanted to mention that Living Big in a Tiny House also did a tour of this house about 4 years ago, and so I'll link that YouTube video down below if you're interested in checking it out. Again, I will also link the Airbnb link down below if you ever want to stay here if you're in the area. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this tiny house tour video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to see more tiny house minimalism and intentional living content. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys soon.